Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 20th of October. And you know what? My dog moans every time I talk. She's perfectly all right. She's laying down. But anyway, so thank you so much for your suggestions last week, by the way. I did manage to do a weekly reading, and it's an energy reading. So go and check that out. I time-stamped your zodiac sign in the description box below. Not in this description box, in the description box of the weekly reading, of the energy reading. It's in a blue number. So search your zodiac sign, find the blue number next to it, and just press on it. You can watch it. Anyway, I will try and do that each week. I'm going to change it a bit, perhaps next week. Maybe do career and finance. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. God, she's got to be the star of the show. Right, Cancer, let's get on with your reading. These are the energy oracle cards. We want 2, please, for Cancer. Thank you. Wow, there's a very strong, collaborative message going on at the moment for all the readings that I've done so far. And it is rest and relax and rejuvenate. There's a definite collaborative energy message saying we all need to take 5. We need to calm down, go back to basics, go back to being grounded. You know, I don't know, because you've got rest and rejuvenation too, which is very 4 of Swords. And you've got the World. Now, the World is very much like the World card in the tarot, I would say. There's something about, I don't know though, it could be that the world feels like a bigger place at the moment. Maybe you're opening your doors to opportunities and possibilities. For some of you, I do feel like you're opening literally your doors to a business to do with healing. And the World, it just feels like there's more opportunity out there for you. Interesting. Let's have a look. Cancer, let's see. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Cancer and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Right. What's the focus for Cancer, please, and thank you? 2 of Swords. Like that. Opportunity. 8 of Wands. What's the challenge for Cancer, please, and thank you? 3 of Swords. What's bubbling under the surface for Cancer? Judgment. And then advice and outcome, please, and thank you. Ace of Wands. Very nice. So the 2 of Swords is your focus. There's something that maybe you've been umming and ahhing about, a decision, a different pathway to take. The focus is, I think, them saying, trust your intuition on it. These crows are trying to pull her in different directions here. There's a reason she's got the blindfold on, is to ignore them and to go with how she feels, how they feel on something. Don't listen to outside influences, is what I'm getting from that. 8 of Wands is your opportunity. So the 8 of Wands is about fast communication. It's exciting news. There's something about you having the opportunity to receive exciting news. Maybe to do with this 2 of Swords. Perhaps you come to some sort of, decision in your mind that actually I'm going to try that way and see how it goes. The 8 of Wands also is about exciting appointments and messages. And, when you make your mind up, you think, right, I need to start, looking into this. I need to start looking at, making an appointment to see somebody. And it's all exciting. You can see, there's fireworks going off in here. And ones are your drive and your determination. So I love that for you. There's something, and it's an 8, which is abundance. And it's like once you've made your mind up on something, it all comes into alignment for you. The 3 of Swords is your challenge. So there is some hurt and upsets going on here. Maybe this 2 of Swords does involves somebody else, whether that's a work colleague or friendship group, something, that it could be a bit upsetting for them. But, you know, or you. And then the judgment card is bubbling under the surface. So there's definitely something that you feel the time is right for you to do something. This is what judgment is all about. This is about the universe going, wakey, wakey, Cancer, it's your turn now. You know, I always think of the scenario of, you've perhaps been a stay-at-home mum or dad, and now the kids have flown the nest or they've gone to school, they've just started school. No, it's your turn. It's your timing and it's your turn. There's something bubbling under the surface that you feel that now it's my turn and it's my time to do something. Ace of Wands is your advice and outcome. This is a new idea. This is having that drive and that determination to make something work, and just having a real fire in your belly about it. Interesting. Let's see. What's that Two of Swords about, though? As I said, I did feel like for some of you, there's something to do with a career or a business opportunity or an idea that you've got that you would like to pursue, something in the lines of helping others, whether that's like making them feel good. You could be a hairdresser, a nail lady, or for men, I don't know, I'm stuck on that one. A therapist of some sort. That's what makes me feel here for some of you. And now's the time to, I don't know, you're feeling like, I know the timing's right for this. Two of Swords with the Hanged Man. Interesting. This is about turning things on its head and looking at it from a different perspective. So with that Three of Swords, if you think you're going to upset somebody, well, maybe not. Maybe you're going in for a surprise, because the Hanged Man is about saying, well, look at it from a brighter point of view. Take 5. Don't go rushing in either with that Two of Swords. But having said that, the Eight of Wands is a very fast energy. There is an opportunity to do that. But I think sometimes we have to take a step out of our minds and look down as if you were a third party and look at something completely different in a different way. Let's do one more on that. Seven of Wands. Interesting. So it's also about you sticking to your guns. And it's a bit of a defensive energy, but it's necessary. I always think in this suit, he's sticking to his guns. He's got an idea and he's like, no, you're not going to put me off. And these are the negative Nellies here for me. And he's like staving them off, isn't he? He's protecting his energy against them. That's what I feel like for you, Cancer. So if you've got any negative Nellies around you next week, be off with you. Eight of Wands is your opportunity. I'd like to get in the race. It's like fire in your belly. Let's get this show on the road. Let's do something about it. Five of Pentacles as an opportunity. It feels like there's an opportunity for you finally to push forward on something. Maybe something that you felt that you've gone 2 steps forward, 4 steps back, like you've trudged in treacle in the past about. And now it's like, nope. Once you've made your mind up about something, it's going to feel a lot. That snow, I feel, is going to melt away. Also, you're sharing with the Eight of Wands maybe some sort of burden with this Five of Pentacles, and it just makes it feel a lot easier for you to make the decision. Now, the Three of Swords is your challenge. Let's have a look. Three of Swords. King of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, So the King of Pentacles as a challenge can be somebody who's quite stuck in their ways. He's very much like the Emperor for me, the King of Pentacles. He's a little bit obnoxious. He's a bit my way or the highway. Very financially minded. You know, they would be somebody who's really in a long-term relationship, but have only been in the long-term relationship. And if it comes to it and you've got to talk finances, that's all that they care about. Very materialistic. They live in very much in the material world as opposed to a balance to them. So maybe there is somebody like that that perhaps you're afraid of upsetting. Could be a father even. Very much a fatherly figure. Maybe it has an impact on a dad. Or somebody that is of authority and very, very invested, literally, in the money side. Judgment is what's bubbling under the surface. And it's like, you know, deep down, Cancer, that now it's your turn. It's your turn. Let's see. Oh, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Whatever this is, you feel that it really puts the icing on the cake for you, financially too, because that's what the 10 of Pentacles means. And look, I do feel there's that fatherly figure sat there. Something to do with somebody of authority or somebody of mature energies around you. Wow. Again, if it is a business, it feels like, you know, you just know that deep down you can make it work. You know, people will be paying you for your services, paying you, rewarding you even. It's also about long-term plans and making long-term plans for the family, for legacy reasons. Also indicates about wills, you know, when we're left some money. Perhaps that's what the King of Pentacles has done for you. It brought heartache, but you know what? Satisfaction for them up there, especially to know that you are okay. That went a bit deep. Ace of Wands is, oh, look at that. We've got a flyer. Oh my giddy aunt. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card. For some of you, it's about a legal matter turning in your favour. Because we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which equals, again, it's fortuitous, it's in your favour, it's positive news, it's things moving on for the better. It's also about balancing things up for you, things coming into balance. With that Ace of Wands, is like, wow, new ideas, new business, new something, new drive. Whatever it does gives you a new drive for life, a bit more like focused on something that you can really get your teeth into. And again, if you're looking for, you know, news on a contract or a decision to be made, it looks very, very favourable here, Cancer. Oh my gosh, I love that for you. So let's see, wisdom of the Oracle. What do you have for Cancer, please? There we go. Look at that. We've got regeneration. Very much like the Tower card in the tarot. Big change. Big change. Now, it may seem like things are a little bit barren. Things aren't really growing anymore. But look, that tree is a bit like, what's that famous meme? Or I've seen it many, many times, where you've got nothing growing and it's a cracked, barren environment. And in between the cracks, up pops a daisy. And you're like, wow. It just goes to show when things seem really barren, like nothing's growing, under the surface things are happening. And I really feel like that's for you there, Cancer. Look at that tree managing to grow in the volcanic earth and flourish, and has a beautiful carefree energy about it too. There's something about you regenerating, Cancer. Oh my gosh, I love that. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Anyway, let me know how it resonates. Have a fabulous week. Thank you, as always, for watching. Be sure to look out for the weekly readings. It's really weird, the algorithm, you know. I actually lost subscribers by doing an extra reading. I can't work it out. But anyway, that's not for me to work out. Have a great week. Take care. See you next week.